Hey everybody, Cardboard Jesus with you, welcome. Vice City Breaks here. We are going to be doing a 2020 Bowman Baseball Hobby. It is a full case, it is a PYT, and it is number 2, or dos, for my friends in Espanol. If you would come this way, I would appreciate it. Here we go. Let's get your team list before we do anything else weird. This should be everybody. If you see anything that looks odd, let me know, but I think that's right. Alright, I have pre-picked this case that you can see up here for its hot properties. We can get keyboards out of the way. We can get mice out of the way. Alright, posters I will probably be just sending off randomly to folks. I'm going to have to buy myself a razor blade on Amazon, which is like the only place that I get anything ever anymore. And like I said, I think I'm going to do this a half and half pack stack to keep things straight. Raul, I was wondering the same thing. I didn't hit him up. Is he? Because I was going to watch him for a little bit, like while I was waiting to come on here, and he was not on for like an hour. Yeah, you guys, I would definitely love, I mean, if you let friends, family, you know, old folks, you know that I'm back, I would highly appreciate it. I will have some football in the store tomorrow, probably. Maybe even tonight, so we will fully represent all sports by tomorrow at the latest. You know what? Maybe should we just go bold and try and pack stack the entire thing? Just, I mean, break records all the way around. Oh, Lee, you don't. I know you don't need any luck with your bowling league. You're a master bowler. All right, you know what? No, I'm going to stick with the halves and halves. Yeah. Move this over here. Robert, how are you doing? It has been too long since I have seen your sweet name pop up in the chat. It has been a while, a little bit too long in general, but I'm glad to see you. Got some Bowman in the store if you are interested. Got 2 more cases that I can do this evening. Got some Prism Asia basketball that I have got scheduled to be dropping in UPS tomorrow that we can do. I mean, I'd like to get all of the Bowman done tonight. Do the Prism tomorrow, and I think I'm going to have some select football in tomorrow, which would be interesting. And the select, if I get what I requested, will be a select break that will represent 4 different draft classes of QBs. We do like a 2016, they would have the 16 class. Then you got XRCs in 16 that would represent the 17 class. Then do 2018 that would have the 18 class plus XRCs for the 19 class. So technically, we could do a mixer representing 4 different draft classes. I think it's probably something that's never been done. Probably will never be done again, if I had to guess. Yeah, Robert. I mean, give me a follow on the YouTube, bookmark the store, and I will definitely have some football coming in because that is my favorite sport to have. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it is Thursday, Friday, Saturday schedule for me right now. Just working them sweet weekend hours. I mean, go ahead and get the Thursday, get used to the Thursday because it's just leading into your weekend. I'm getting you prepped for your Friday, getting you all warmed up for Friday. Family is great, Robert. I mean, my little girl has turned into a giant handful by being just a crazy 2.5-year-old who wants to do anything she can to drive me and mommy crazy. But otherwise, I mean, could not be happier right now. I mean, and absolutely, honestly, like I don't think I could be any happier right now. Everything is as it should be, and gets better every time I see somebody like you pop up. Gary, well. Let the new be good for you. I will do everything I can to change your luck. What? Ooh, well, congratulations, Robert. That's you kicked. I know you kicked them out as soon as they turned 18, right? You were just like, get out. Had enough. But yeah, I mean, every day is a fun day. Yeah, I mean, as things go along, I will. That would do. I mean, by the time my girl turns 21, I'll be like 87 years old or something. So that will be weird. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, like if I had her when I was much younger, things probably would not. I don't know how things would have been. I don't know how things would have been. But like I was not in a mental place to have a child until now, or when I had her. So I mean, it works out. I think better all the way around. But I gotta stay healthy for myself so that I can be, so when she graduates, I'll be, almost 60. But I'm hoping that by then, things have changed medically wise, and We are, you know, the new 40 is like 70 kind of deal. You have granddaughters, Gary? That's crazy. Well, you know, I mean, my oldest nephew, I think, turns 18 this year, which is weird. And I screwed up this, whatever. Nope, freaking nature, they have still got the playgrounds locked off. Ooh, an orange autograph. Orange first Bowman autograph I see in this particular pile right there. Couldn't tell who it was. Wouldn't say if I did, but I saw it. I know, dude. It kills her. Kills her every time. And I mean, well, they've opened up our pool, like at our complex, but supposedly, like you know, there can only be like 6 people. You can only stay 2 hours. There's supposedly somebody watching and stuff, but I don't know. We just bought like one of those giant kiddie pools. We just got one of those. It's probably like a 6-foot diameter. I mean, I almost, like, I was home alone today for a little while. I almost went and got in it. Almost went and got in it because it was so hot. Oh, dude, Robert, I know. I mean, we live, like, my wife's parents see my girl every day. And I mean, so you know, she is constantly, you know, wanting to see Grandpa, because Grandpa does whatever she asks for. If it was a hurricane outside, full blown middle of a hurricane, and she was like, "Grandpa, I want to go outside. I want to go outside," he'd be like, "All right." Put on his shoes and you know, tie her to him and take her outside if that's what she wanted. But yeah, freaking nature. I definitely... see, Jim, my God. I got in the car today and it was 102 degrees. It said it was outside. My goodness. I mean, it's 7 o'clock here right now and it's probably... It's probably like 80-something degrees. I mean, like high 80s, low 90s, easy. Naird, congratulations! Oh, such... I mean, when I wasn't a dad, and there, you know, people are like, "Oh, you don't understand till you're a dad." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." You don't. But congratulations! That is another orange auto, it appears. Might we have 2 in this half? Oh, goodness. Then we're going to have that one early on. Hang on, my green screen is stuck. Alright, I'm going to go halvesies on this. Is everything as it should be? Let me double check. Nothing weird is going on. Okay. All right, let's see what this first one is. Hopefully, it's not some weird. And my zoom is off. I have to figure out why that happened. Let's get to a comfortable distance and feel like if that's right. It feels good. Okay. Are you gonna find out, Andre, or are you gonna like just let it be a surprise? Okay, so put some papers here. And it is Atlanta Braves. First Bowman autograph for Stephen Paolini. Bravo's first Bowman. He looks like a youngster. He looks like a youngster. 2000, born in 2000. That is just, I mean, I had graduated college by the time that had happened. But nice, clean orange. 7 out of 25. Nice one for the Braves. Hang on, let's see. Yeah, this is mixed around. Hang on, I don't think I finished this one. You know what? The Robert paper, let's pull that one here. Still got 2 cases in the store. Full excitedness to be had. 3 and 4 should be in there. A purple to 250 Adam Hall for the Orioles. Like I said, still getting a little bit used to my space here and how I'm going to be doing stuff. Paulson for the Atleticos. Sleeve and top load those because why not? Jonathan India to 125 for the Reds. Have you picked any names yet, Andre, or are you waiting on that too? Dominguez paper. Ray Singer atomic for the Royals. I feel like I should be over just a little bit. Well, I mean, I assume that Jason is one of them for a boy or girl, depending on, you know, whichever it is. Yeah, dude, we didn't pick a name until basically the hospital told us, like, you either pick one now or you're going to have to go, like, downtown to the courthouse to pick it, or, you know, to file the paperwork afterwards. And so we were like, okay, how about Penelope? Jasonia. I mean, it has a ring to it, for sure. I mean, I feel it's almost like Outcast-ish, you know, like Stankonia, but Jasonia, which works either way. Have you seen Freaky Nature, the Outcast, like, video for Hey Ya that's wearing masks in South Florida? A wit and paper. And I need some top loaders. Yes, I need some top loaders. Okay, Dominguez in Chrome insert. Do not forget. I mean, I know some of you folks are going to come across somebody, on the Twitter or the Instagram or some Facebook chat that's that was a customer or is a breaking aficionado. Don't forget to tell them, hey, that guy, the Jesus, he back. He be breaking some stuff at ViceCityBreaks.com. Check him out. See what he's up to. He's always a hoot nanny to be around. Because I am, in fact, a hoot nanny to be around. All right. Hang on, a friend of mine. Okay. All right, let's start cleaning this up a little bit. Don't need things to get completely out of control. My mom always tells this story that when she was a teacher, she had a female student whose name was Famali. And she asked her one time, hey, that's a very unique name. Why, where does Famali come from? And the girl was like, well, when I was born, they gave my parents the birth certificate, and it had female in the sex of the baby, and they thought that they had given her a name already. So her name henceforth then was Famali. The more I think about it, the sketchier it sounds to me, the less credibility it has. But it's a funny story either way, and I'm gonna stick with it being true until it's probably not. But I mean, this would have been in the 60s, I guess. So I mean, it very well could be possible. And I would ask that if anybody sees or notices anything that looks weird, that sounds weird, that you would like to be seen different, hit me up at vicecitybreaks@gmail.com to say hey, I didn't want to put you on blast in chat, but would be better if you did this that way. I'm would take the take any criticism that you got. Or I mean, you can put me on blast in chat too. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. So. El Dashe? Unfamiliar with that one. El Dashe. So what do we think is going to end up happening with this shortened baseball season? Is it going to really affect things as much as one thinks? I mean, like, I don't, I follow baseball. I don't watch a ton of it, but anybody that that you can listen to will tell you that it's going to change. Like, it's going to show like what managers are good managers and what managers are bad managers for various things. Like, I simply don't know. Nice Paulson base action. Dude, I don't have it anymore, but like when the quarantine first ended here in Miami, like somebody took a picture, or I mean it's actually a video of like the cars lined up to get into the casino, Jade, and it was staggering. Every single one of them a Brenda. Every single one of them. All right, let's put some paper away. I mean, do you think it's gonna put starters like out longer, or is it just gonna be the same that? Or do you think they'll go to the bullpen earlier to keep the starters potentially fresher, even though they're on the same rotation, but you want to keep them a little bit light on the load because you're going to need them to be doing more in the short term. See, this is something that's terribly. That I do find interest in. Hey, Julio Rodriguez blue in paper for the Mariners baseball organization. Ooh, a Mata refractor for the Red Sox. And Detroit Tigers, Cooper Johnson autograph. Who's got the Tigres? Eric with the Tigres. I think actually a Tigre collector, as I'm pretty sure he bought all of them in the first couple of breaks. So Tigres' second autograph out. Dude, I just can't. The amount of people that were going into that casino, lined up. If I said to myself, all right, it's the Hunter Bishop Giants atomic, things had opened up, and I was like, all right, it's time. Maybe I should go to the casino just to get out, which is insane to me in general. But if I'd said that, if I saw the line of people going in, I'd be like, no, forget it. Just forget it. Mikasuki. Freak of Nature. I'll try and find the video that I had, but this was when things first opened back up, 2 months ago, a month ago. I don't know. My time is also getting a little squirrely with all this happening. But just packed with people. I kind of feel as though the alcohol fumes and the general sadness from the casino would potentially kill the germs. A Gus Varland Athletics to $4.99. You just holding up on channel 10, just waiting to see some action. All right, a Shimmer to 125 for the Padres, Mackenzie Gore. I've never been on the news, mercifully. They tried to get me on the news one time, and I said no. Yeah, my brother-in-law was telling me that if you file twice. Hang on, we got another Bravo and an Orange. Bryce Ball's first Bowman and our first eBay 1 of 1. Look at that. First eBay 1 of 1. It is a Brave. It is orange. It is 1 out of 25. And it is clearly BB for Bryce Ball. Clearly. All right, so we got 2 oranges in this case so far. How many more can we have? Yeah, I heard that they shut down the live PD, which was sad. Sad but understandable. I guess even understandable is like a little bit questionable because those guys for the most part were always on top of their game. They weren't acting crazy, whether it was because they were because they were on TV or not. They were still being respectful to anybody they stopped. Another Dominguez insert. Well, Naird, listen, we still got. Hang on, 9 autographs. I'm expecting some more color. Yeah, Larkins. Listen, they're all professionals. They showed the good apples, let's say. To everything. But it is what it is. Got a Paulson in chrome for the Atleticos. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Have they said yet whether they're going to play the baseball, whether they're going to allow fans, or is it just going to be empty stands? Atomic Madrigal for the White Sox. All right, let's move this one off. Move this one off. Alright, 3 more in this half. Then we will move into our other half. Then we will go about filling number 3. Whit Chrome. Dude, are you being serious with me? I mean, I still want to know how like Disney and stuff is gonna manage their, their lines of 6 foot gaps. I mean, they're gonna have to let in like six people. I mean, to me, like, I don't care who you support. It makes honestly zero difference to me. But if you're looking at it as science is saying, I mean, like I wanted, when I was little, like in 2nd grade, they had you make like a little thing like what you wanted to be. Like, I wanted to be a nuclear scientist. That was what I wanted to be. I wanted to be a nuclear scientist. Didn't turn out that way. I mean, obviously, but I mean, I've always been like a big science guy, and I mean, it seems to be like pretty clear that like the distancing, that the masks, that kind of stuff, like at least helps. And I mean, like I was saying before, like I mean, if somebody told me, what do you all do? I mean, Lee said taking zinc helped, so I'm probably gonna take zinc, just because. Why not? Why not? If masks might help, then I'm gonna take them. Then I'm gonna use them. If washing my hands might help, then I'm gonna do it. I mean, it's no difference to me wearing a mask than not wearing a mask. If it protects my little boo baby girl, then that's what I'm all about. Anything that anybody recommends that might help her is what I'm gonna do. A Paulson Chrome. I mean, I don't really watch the news that much. Freaking nature, like I avoid it as much as I can. But I got no beef with the Dr. Fauci. He seems like a level-headed enough guy, based in science, which I like. If he has recommendations, the odds are good that I'm going to follow them. No, I mean I keep hand sanitizer in my car. If I go out somewhere, I mean sanitize, like I don't. I believe in the science. All right, let's get this one cleared up. Okay. Now, somebody that I do not respect is our governor. I mean, I'm only going to say this one time because I want to start like, this is not a political type channel. I don't ever want it to be, but I think our governor is a lunatic. The only time I will say it, and we will move on after that. Florial, atomic for the Yankees. Robert, I mean that's reasonable. I mean, if I didn't work with my wife all day, then I probably would be doing the same thing. You're smart. I mean, that's if you could see me tapping my head, you would know that I'm with you on that. I mean, most nights I sleep on the couch, because I don't know where she's been and what she's been up to. A Lewis Robert to $2.99 for the White Sox in sparkles. Do you know? And maybe somebody can answer me this because this is weird. I did figure this out. Robert has both rookie and prospect cards in this, which I have never seen. Ooh, a nice Wit 80s, or sorry, 1990 Bowman variation. That's a rarity. That's a nice card. Some ink on that would have been a spectacular miss, but instead we're gonna get another Bravo. Yasiel De La Cruz this time. Braves coming in strong. Kenneth Goldberg apparently knew something that I did not know about all of this. Ooh, that is nice. I said I wanted something for the gram and the Tweety box, and I got it. Paulson, Atomic, 89 out of 100. Nice one for the Athletics. Pretty card. Yeah, exactly. Freaking nation. I wanted something that was Graham and tweet worthy, and this definitely fits the bill as Graham and tweet worthy. So nice one there. I mean, so far 2 oranges, an Atomic Paulson. I mean, and we're not. This is the first half. I haven't even opened the second half, and still got another box in the first half. It's cray-cray. Dude, what if we managed to yank a what do you call it? A Dominguez out of this. Now that would be something. Singer to 250 purple for the Royals. I mean, we could technically just be building and building and building in case quality. Because the first case I opened was okay. It wasn't spectacular. It was okay. Second case was better. Had a red AJ Puck. No ink. And it was an insert, but still a red. Now this one we've popped 2 oranges. A Paulson Atomic. And that's just the first half. Not even the full case. I mean, maybe I should just not even do the second half. Brady Singer, Sky Blue, $4.99 for the Royals. Now, Super would make life definitely better. 125, the Liberatore for the Rays. I wish I ordered some stickers on that whatever that one of those websites that you get they constantly recommend for like personalized garbage. Like I ordered 2 stickers to be able to like put down like on the mat here to then put like the card with, so that everybody knows like where the heat's coming from. but it's not supposed to be delivered until Saturday. But we're going to have this up tonight. Evan White Atomic for the Mariners. I mean, eventually, I mean, how do you... There's been, like, discussion between some folks about the logo. Like, some folks do not like it. They do not like the logo. They want something more exciting, more fancy. I personally like the logo as clean and relatively simple, and there's not a whole lot to it. So yeah, I mean, if I end up, sticking with it, then, I have to have some merch. Can't not have merch. Yeah, well, see, that's the whole thing, Freaking Nature. There's always additions. Like, do you have a cityscape in the back? Do you have this or that or the other thing? And I am perpetually a simple guy. I want it simple. I want it clean. So I don't know. We'll see. But I will definitely get some merch. The basketball I will not have in hand until tomorrow from a nation. I did not put it in. I did not list it in the description. I only listed it in the title. That's 100% on me for not specifying everywhere. But the basketball, I got tracking confirmation that it will be here tomorrow to break. So I am sorry about that. I gotta get that. I gotta get that fixed. To be clear about that. But tonight, the only thing I have is the Bowman. Nick Allen in Atomic for the Athletics. What's up, Brandon? You caught me a little bit off guard with just your name. I was half expecting something insane from you. We are so far onto a hot case. A Nick Allen to 150. Blue shimmer for the Athletics. 2 oranges and a Paulson Atomic autograph. So things are looking nice. Hopefully get this thing done ASAP and move into filling up Numero Trace. Yeah, I think most of the video and whatnot and stuff. Washington Nationals Jackson Rutledge autograph. It is his first Bowman. And that is quite an auto. Hang on, Brandon, before I forget about it, let me pop you on there. Well, I'm not even. I mean, I'm only running 720. I'm not. I'm not even running the full 1080. But I mean, I got like the sound fixed up. I think that is clean and pretty clear and stuff. I feel like I'm getting there. There's gonna be the only thing I still I want to do, like this monitor. I want a wall mount. The only thing is, like, if I wall mount it, then the camera that shows my face, which is up here, if you can even see it, if you're looking up there, like up here, it's gonna have to go sit somewhere else. But it would give me another 6 inches or 8 inches of space, maybe even more than that, to go back for stuff. Nova Astros $4.99. But dude, did you know? I mean, I assumed that the camera that I use now is a Canon C920, I think. I thought that they were just easily obtainable, you basically you just go to Amazon or Best Buy and see who's got one cheaper and buy one. But those things are sold out everywhere. I don't know if there's a lot of people trying to live stream or something right now. But to me, the end all regular camera, the Canon C920 is or Logitech C920, not Canon. Sorry, Logitech. I mean, while my name is Jason too, I mean, I actually, it's kind of funny. I mean, the paperwork is not going to finish until Monday or Tuesday, but I have changed my name to Jasson Gill in honor of Jason Dominguez. My mom was, she was livid. She was livid when she found out, but I mean, I'm a grown man. What can she do about it? Is that readily available to purchase, Brandon? Because that was what, I mean, I ended up doing some other stuff. I bought a $24 camera to be this one, and then switched around and kept this one here. There's the C920 or C922. I'm not 100% sure. Can't remember. Alright, let me put this. Alright, let's move some of this stuff off. Let's move this off. Okay. No. I know it's not. But for the purpose that it serves, it's well. I mean, it's well enough. It's simply so that that you see that nothing squirrely is going on. That I'm not hiding boxes or cases of stuff around. It serves its purpose. Well, Brandon, I mean, listen. I mean, traditionally, moderators or people that have like full-blown purchased with with said site, but there are times to make exceptions when someone such as yourself shows themselves. Then obviously they have to be made moderator immediately. Oh yeah, I would pee my pants if we got a super out of this. Well, freaking nature. I mean, I don't know. I mean, trust is something that is earned, and I plan to earn it from scratch with with what I'm doing right now. Everything that I do will be done up front, with all things visible. It's pretty standard, but it works. I mean, again, the only thing I would like to have this monitor like moved up. Well, Brandon, I mean, listen, I appreciate that, and that means a ton to me. It honestly does. But I mean, I am planning on this thing being huge. Like to the point that I have to cut it down, or that I have to hire staff to sort, pack, and ship kind of deal. And for those people that are brand new, that have that maybe have gotten burned in the past, that something weird happened. I wanted to feel good about what's going on here. Robert, actually, I am breaking from my wife's business. My wife has a gift basket store. She has had it for going on 20 years. And I basically just came in. I found like some chunk of storage space, and I was like, I'm gonna clean this out, all right? And she was like, okay. And then I cleaned it out, and I threw a whole bunch of monitors and some mats down, and said, also, I'm going to be breaking here 3 days a week. And she was like, okay. So, long story short, I am not at home. I am in an actual office. I am just in my wife's office. Now I'm hoping that, here's the thing, I'm going to need your guys' help with this. She is very busy. Exactly. I'm in a tool shed. If you could see what's underneath this desk, monster boxes, just all other garbage. It's not ideal. So I am going to need to be big enough by, let's say, the beginning to middle of November to warrant me having finding my own office space. Nothing right now, Robert. Nothing right now. But it's coming. I will get it. I will get the. I will get the pain of it before too long. Well, I know my wife is the nicest, most caring, most giving person that I know, that I have ever known. I mean, she didn't even like, you know, bat an eye when I was like, I want to do this, you know, like my own style. And she was like, all right, you know, tell me what you need, and I will do what I can to get it for you. And I was like, sweet. I mean, mercifully, we've got her parents that live near us, that she can like go, you know, hang out with them at night to keep baby, you know, at least under control and or check a little bit. Joshua, go ahead, bookmark, follow the YouTube so that you will never be locked out again of said hot knowledge. And now you have seen it and you have found it. And congratulations. You're one of the select few that has been let in on this knowledge. Now, I mean, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to have Gary V, you know, announce it to everybody. But for now, you guys are the first. Joshua, what have you been up to? It's very close to it. Well, thank you, my friend. I do appreciate it. I am trying to get to that sweet 100 subscribers deal so that I can get a legitimate YouTube URL that I can tell people just go to youtube.com/ViceCityBreaks instead of having to have like weird links and stuff everywhere. But if anybody that is watching that is not chatting, ViceCityBreaks.com is what you want to look at Vice City Breaks for all the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook stuff. But since we are brand new, I have not posted really anything on the Twitter or the Insta tweet yet. But we finally hit a card tonight that is worthy of Insta tweeting, which is nice. Steve, how are you doing? Yes, sir. You do. There is a account creation place on the new webpage, ViceCityBreaks.com. Dude, Brandon, some guy, we were talking about that earlier, and somebody was saying their LCS was charging $15 a pack for the 59s. I mean, you did not hear that from me, Joshua, but you know, you heard it from somebody. Yes, Steve, I got some baseball or some football going in either tonight or tomorrow. Not exactly sure. Are you crapping me? The Paul Comensoli is here. Paul, I am honored at you being here. How are you doing, Paul? How is the business? How's the family? I think about you often, Paul. I really, really do. After what you did for me in the Swanster with E. Dirks, like you will always have a special place in my heart. And I genuinely like you. Like, I mean, I'd hang out with you. But you are just an enigma of a person. Yeah, Robert. I mean, if you can't even find the 69s anywhere. If for anybody that does not know, this guy Paul Comensoli, the first national that we ever went to, we did a free break, like for anybody that was there. This guy doesn't really know us from anybody. Him and another dude that I think he met at that show there, who was from Chicago. This E-Dirks is his handle. Sat there and sorted an entire break, and it was a Panini baseball break, I believe, to get people like their cards while they were like right after the break. Asked for nothing, gave him nothing but a hard time after that, frankly. But an amazing human being. All right, second half has been stacked. Let me grab a quick drink of water, and we'll pop half number 2. Alright. Sorry about that. I mean, Brandon, I still do not have the, Paul, dude. I mean, whenever you can come around, I mean, you get moderator status for being an awesome human being. Well, Robert, you deserve it too. But, I mean, Paul is always at work. Restaurateur, chef. I mean, he does it basically all. All right. Let's start the second half. Joshua, that I gotta be honest. Facebook might be my downfall because I do not have a personal Facebook. So, like, I'm gonna have to figure out the social media portion of everything is going to be my most difficult task. But like everything that I care about, I'm going to put everything I have into it. And again, this is technically the first stream. This is our first full-blown, fully announced live stream. So the fact that you are here, you can consider yourselves number ones for all of this. Kyle, I told you, put that on the private chat. Clear it. All right, we got some chromes and some papers here. I mean, that's that's fun stuff. I mean, what is this yellowy type of looking thing? It is a canary yellow Buster Posey. 275 for the Giants. Best catcher in all of baseball. I mean, if it's the same as it is here, chicken subs on sale. Joshua, I know, yeah, Tendy subs on sale down here. I think it's the same up there too, but I don't know. Well, I mean, turkey is my preferred sub, but a Tendy sub is hard to pass up when it's on sale. Opening night, Dodgers lose. Well, that's sad for the Dodgers. But whatever. It is what it is. Another National, first Bowman and refractor style for Jackson Rutledge this time. So we have had a couple of teams take basically all of the hotness. I mean, we still got 5 autographs to go, but we've had 2 Rutledges, 1 refractor, 1 base, and a couple of Braves too. Still looking for that Yankee. That Yankee. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. Let's not speak of it again now. Two oranges in this case so far. Another Dominguez in chrome this time. Did I just open one? I guess maybe not. I have mentioned it before and I'll mention it again. I love the smell of a freshly opened pack of top loaders. It is probably giving me some kind of cancer, but I think it might be worth the smell. Cole Winn refractor, Rangers, $4.99. Another Bobby Witt in chrome variation. Why do I feel like this thing, like, even though I keep moving it over, is still not centered? Or is it just where my hands are? I need it over that way. Maybe that's it. Hey, Joey Bart Atomic for the 2020 MLB champion San Francisco Giants. I mean, if you only need 60 games, the Giants will give you 60 games. Well, this is true, Aussie Jim. This is true. Who would have thought things would have been so affected globally? I mean, that's probably what all of this, this political like pandering and pushing back and forth between the U.S. and China is all about. It's all about top loaders. It has nothing to do with, wheat and soy and all this other kind of garbage. Donald Trump, huge collector, wants top loaders for the cheap style. You know, China knows he's a huge collector, doesn't want to give him top loaders for the cheap style. So I mean, that's, you know, the rest of it is all just flim flam and scammy fast or whatever. It's all about top loaders and sleeves. I mean, I'm not gonna forget sleeves, but sleeves are involved in this too. Rah effing rah. You have made you have made much of my night tonight by coming by to say hello to me. You must also get said moderation status. How are you doing, Rah Rah? It has been too long. Are you still working? Have they made you travel? Are they keeping you at home? Owen Miller, Atomic for the Padres. Well, I could not be happier to have you, Rah Rah. I could not be happier to have you. Rah Rah is huge. In all, in basically everywhere. He's huge. Another, well, no, that's gold, Juan Soto. I thought I was looking at a canary yellow, but I am actually seeing a gold. Dude, why do they need to see you? You can't your voice isn't enough. To me that's outrageous. You know, I mean, if you were saying that you didn't want to make the calls at all, then I would be questioning you deeply. And another athletic, and it is purple, and it is his first Bowman, and he is a pitcher, and he has got a giant beard, and his name is Hogan Harris. 235 out of 250, purple refractor autograph for the Athletics. A's are doing some damage. A's and Braves. And Mr. Goldberg has both of them. Unfamiliar with the Mr. Goldberg, but he is crushing things right now. Dominguez paper. Yeah, just remember, Rara, they need you more than you need them. Well, let's hope Deshaun Jackson doesn't show up, Freaky Nature, because that would make things very awkward. Hey, Debbie Garcia to 25. Orange Shimmer for the Yankees. Out of nowhere. get this one out the way. Wait, which one, Steven or Deshaun? Because I'm getting a little. I've lost a little bit of track of how many people are saying hateful things here recently. It's getting a little bit confusing to me. Another orange shimmery. This one, Josiah Gray to 25 for the Dodgers. I mean, a lot of orange in this case. Not a whole lot of other color, but a fair bit of the orange. Take it. All right, Mets baseball organization, Joe Genord. I'm going to be honest, I'm guessing on that one, as it is a first Bowman, and I have never heard of him. But Jeff walking away with a little something something. All right, okay, that's Steven Jackson. Got you. Oh, he was born in '96. He's an old man. He homered in his first professional game for Brooklyn, though. So he's got that cockiness to him. Dude, don't they know that you should be half drunk at this point, rah-rah? I mean, at 8:30, you should be on like your third cocktail after having to deal with these Morans all day long. That's outrageous. Oh, you know what? So what if they're West Coast? So what? Then they should be dealing in your time. Why are they inconveniencing you? That, I mean, to me, that's a spit in your face. If they're saying like, "Oh, he's not important enough for us to deal with him on his business time," that we're gonna wait and do it later. That's bull crap, rah-rah. I would definitely, if they made you get a camera and do some meeting like with that, I would do it shirtless. I would 100% be shirtless. Atomic Nolan Jones for the Cleveland Indians. Oof, you got my blood pressure boiling, rah-rah. I'm agitated at these fools. Come on. One more banger of an autograph would make me significantly happy. Got an Atomic Bowman Scouts Top 100, number 23 for the Miami Marlins, Sixto Sanchez to 150. Nice one. You know what? My psychiatrist is the same thing. Like we have like a video webcam thing that we do now, and the last time that we logged on, he had his like normal like long sleeve button down shirt, no tie, but just like a normal blue looking shirt, whatever. But he had like basketball shorts on. And like he was sitting down as the feed was connecting, So I saw him in his basketball shorts. It was funny, but I was impressed. I mean, I was mad respect at the same time because I didn't have even underwear on when I sat down. So the fact that he even wore shorts was, I mean, to me, respectable. Alright, almost. Alright, so we hit the Gennard out of this one. So that will leave us 3 more. I thought about wearing a suit tonight. But then I was like, come on, bro. I mean, then I was like, it's not going to be that entertaining to be wearing be wearing a jacket and tie. Let's not go crazy. Oh, that. I mean, you could. Rod, do you own a tuxedo? Joshua, why? I mean, why should you? All right, well, I mean, maybe rent a tuxedo for your first meeting, and just make everybody feel uncomfortable. I mean, I think you can order one online or something, but I mean, Joshua, listen, I'm not wearing pants. You're not wearing pants. Who's being hurt? Really, Joshua, who's being hurt? Nobody but the people that see us, or at least see me. Those are the only people that are being hurt. And right now, nobody is seeing me. So, 'tis what it is. Dude, pants are just so constricting. I mean, I really think that the ladies have it right with these skirts and dresses. Okay, Joshua, when you see the flashing lights, just head inside and be like, I don't know whether head inside, throw pants on, and be like, officer, I don't know what they're talking about. These people must be smoking the crack rock or something. I wasn't outside pantsless on my phone, listening to some lunatic talk about baseball cards. Hashtag oddly specific, but whatever. A Bowman atomic. No, freaking nature. I'm keeping this one clean. I don't curse around my little princess, so I am in general gonna keep this one clean too. Now you seeing my penis because I'm standing up after wearing nothing, then that's a whole different deal. But Joshua, just do it. I mean, listen, yell it if you have to. I'll give you my number, and just if you need it, have the police call me. I mean, drop my name. Just drop my name. All right, rah. Tell those people what's up. I hope to see you again soon. Hugs and kisses. But yeah, Joshua, I mean, listen. I mean, I believe it. I mean, listen. If it's a constitutional right not to wear a mask, isn't a constitutional right not to wear pants? I'm asking for a friend. All right. I want, I often wonder with these Bowman Scouts cards, like if any of the players actually look at the cards and be like, "Oh, Bowman Scouts said that I'm that I'm 55." I wonder if they get mad at it, or if they're like, "Oh, that's the fact that they even acknowledged me is nice." Like I wonder that for all of the 100 folks that were nominated for a Bowman Scouts Top 100. Well, Joshua, as I understand, the virus comes out of the mouth, not of the penis. So, yeah, wear the mask, no pants. It should be, that should be, kosher. I'm not a doctor. I play one on TV, but it makes perfect sense to me. Purple Encarnacion, first Bowman for the Marlins. Yeah, I guess you got to consider. I guess too with a lot of this, another national Bramer this time. Nationals putting in a little bit of work now. That's interesting. Not yet, Kate AC. I don't think it's going to be in this one. I don't think it's going to be in the next one. I think it's going to be in the last one. And I think it's going to be a blue. That is my guess. I know we had discussed red, but I think blue might be the one. All right, let's move this chunk off. No, I screwed that up. Milan, that might be the boldest prediction that I have ever heard. And I am going to be dying to see if it happens. We will open number 3 tonight only to see if Zion comes out in a baseball uniform. For nothing else. I don't care about anybody else that bought into it. Whoever has the Pelicans in hobby full case number 3, I am opening that case just for you. Just for you and for Milan. Anybody else can just, GTFO. You know what I'm saying? Dominguez in paper. I heard Zion was a great center fielder in middle school. That's what I heard. Crochans in a sky blue to 125. Yeah, I should put the Pelicans as a $1 million spot. That would be a. I mean, why not? I mean, I imagine it's NT basketball. All right, we got a James Beard. Sparkles at $2.99. James Beard, acclaimed chef. I mean, I think that has to be him, right? I mean, the James Beard Award for top chef in the United States. I mean, it's got to be the same dude, right? I mean, born in 2000. I mean, it's got to be the same guy. Ooh, that's true. Freaking nature. Beard is clean shaven, but a nice sparkles for the White Sox. I am a foodie type guy because I'm clearly fat and out of shape. But James Beard is an actual human being that judges that kind of stuff, and he does have a beard, unlike our other guy, James Beard of the White Sox, who's decided to clearly just disrupt the whole thing of it. Which is, to me, is just outrageous. But, it is what it is. Some people just want to, rock the system. Andrew Vaughn, blue paper, $2/150 for the White Sox. It should. See, the government regulates everything, right? They want to regulate everything that we do, but you got some guy, James Beard, plays for the White Sox. Not going to tell him that he has to wear a beard. To me, these are the things that need to be regulated. Not monopolies and whatnot. Monopoly is just a board game. Why do we even have people, working on board games? It's weird. Well, Joshua, I am glad to hear that. We did have a significant number of folks, bow out of said email, once it went out. But all I'm doing is getting rid of the riffraff folks before I start dropping giveaways and fire hotness type things. I'm gonna let everybody unsubscribe that's not interested before I start getting real with it. A young atomic for the Rangers. All right, and we have one more box left. It's weird. I don't know. The emails are weird with different types of things because I sign myself up for an account just to see the email that got sent to me was it got sent to spam. My own email got sent to spam. So how many people actually got an email? Who knows? But we're going to start building off of the Instagram and Twitter and all of that kind of hot goodness moving forward. Building customer base, moving through breaks with fire quickness. It's going to be cray. Nolan Jones refractor for the Indians. And another Genord for the Mets, refractor style this time. So this case was the rich get richer, and the hot get hotter. Well, Joshua, that I am glad to see that you. I mean, I very rarely check my spam email. But now that you have said that, I'm going to make a point to check my spam to make sure that there is not anybody important that I am missing emails for. Another orange appears to be paper, and it is Hotani, 10 out of 25. Yeah, and I really did not know how to phrase that email in like to who and whatnot and such and so forth. So I'm glad some people saw it. That's the other thing that, like, I know, but I know you get like blasted with emails like constantly, and it is my thought. Tell me if I'm wrong, but to only send out like maybe 2 emails a week, like, I mean, maybe 3, if that. Like, I don't want to do the daily email that you just get tired of seeing, assuming that it's like the same. The same information that you already know. That's my thought, though. I mean, if you feel differently, let me know. I mean, ideally, I would like to have. Are you serious, Jade? Well, I mean that I guess whatever gets you here. I mean, if you want to watch me playing video games, I can do that too. I play a fair bit of Animal Crossing. You could watch me collect coconuts, for an hour a day or so. Maybe I do that before. Maybe from 5 to 6, you watch me play whatever video game I'm playing. Then at 6, we kick over to the actual breaks. Maybe I do that. That's a possibility. Seth Beard, Diamondbacks Atomic. But no, I mean, ideally, I would like to send out, like, I would like to have, like, everything in the store that I'm going to have, like, for the next week on one day. Let's just say, like, a Sunday. So, like, Sunday's email is right after I load everything into the store, so that like, Sunday at, like, X o'clock, you got to, like, be, you got to be watching and paying attention to to the store and to your email to find out when the hotness is coming. Joshua, do you have peaches? Do you have peaches? I honestly don't really sell turnips that much anymore because I've got all the money that I need. The only thing that I do not have is peaches, and it is driving me slowly insane. Not quickly, but slowly. All right, an insert atomic rookie of the year favorites Yamamoto for the Miami Marlins. 52 out of 150. Oh, Joshua. Oh, you killed me, man. You're killing me. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's a fun game to a point. Like once you hit I basically hit the wall on it. There's nothing more that I can really do that I want to do that I desperately want to do to it. But I put 100+ hours into it and enjoyed every second that I did. So I mean, if you are looking for a Switch game, I mean, it is a lot of fun. All right, and we are done. And I am serious about anybody that might have peaches. I got no peaches. Okay, let me put this up. Let me put this up. All right, let's check our autographs. We have got a Joe Genord refractor autograph for the Mets. A James Beard /299 sparkles for the White Sox. We have got a Ben Bramer for the Nationals. We have got another Genord for the Mets, this time straight. We got a purple Hogan Harris for the Athletics /250. Jackson Rutledge refractor /499 for the Nationals. Jackson Rutledge base for the Nationals. The hit of the deal, the Powelson Atomic /100 for the Athletics. A De La Cruz for the Braves, straight base. A Bryce Ball, our first eBay 101 for the Braves in orange. A Cooper Johnson for the Tigers, straight. And another Brave in orange. The Steven Paolini, first Bowman, what is this one? 7 out of 25, almost eBay 101. So that is what we had. Lovely break, nice stuff. I mean, frankly, the cases are only getting better. So I can only imagine that number 3 is going to be even better than number 2. So thank you, everybody. I will get this right out